Do you have enough of the eyebrow here? the John Brown eyebrow is the one that's, we think this is sort of a diabolical kind of thing. I think teachers always are teachers. So I think I got into teaching at birth, actually. Okay, what you got? In 1984, in a moment of hysteria and desperation, I asked everybody I knew, you know, what can a washed up, tired, burned out, broken down actor, how does one make a living? I mean, do I have to go back to bartending or driving taxis or taking tickets when people park their cars, you know, or selling beer at the Twins games? I mean, what the hell am I going to do? And a friend of mine said, you will speak about anything to anybody. And I said, well, that's true. And she said, well, then why don't you teach? And I said, okay, I can think about that. And in March of 1985, almost exactly 26 years ago, like right now as we speak, on a Sunday I walked into Southwest High School and I began my career at Southwest in theater and teaching. And it was 10 days later, as I was getting ready to leave, because that job had finished, and it was a Friday and the students were walking out of the room and saying goodbye and telling me that I had a chance and I might learn how to teach. There was a voice in the back of my head that said, if you don't leave now, then you probably never will. And of course, as we know, I never did. Some people say, well, what do you teach? And sometimes what I will say in a somewhat glib manner, but not entirely, I'll say, you know, really, in my classrooms we have an agreed upon language. Usually it's English literature or writing or something. But there's an agreed upon universal language. And that inside of that universal language, really the only thing that we're really at the absolute bare essence doing is we're as human beings in a room together looking at each other and just answering the question of, so, hey, how are you doing today? And that genuine caring for each other, I think, is one of the things I try to teach. It doesn't fit into the standardized test model very well.
What's some advice?
Don't get pregnant before you're ready. Don't kill anybody. Know that your mistakes are your greatest teachers. You know, failure. The question is not, will I fail? The question is, what will I do when I fail? Really enjoy being human. It happens quick. We go through the planet. So that's my advice, is I would just, for you as young artists and philosophers and the makers of things that never were before, just, God, have a blast and dream and enjoy the moments. Yeah, because it's good. It can be a good ride, even if it's unbearably painful. About that, we just sort of like, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm an ass. I'm doing my work. So one of the things